Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. This is a channel where I look at Pokemon cards, primarily focusing on the artwork. And this might be a chaotic video, I don't know. I'm just going to look at some of my artist collections and see whether they're up to speed. Haven't found the one that I wanted to do a Sabateri review, but I can't find my Sabateri collection. I don't know where it is. It's in one of the many files. So I'll just have a look at some of the things that I have found, and we'll start with this. So this is Unori, one of my very favorite of artists, and we're currently, I think, up to speed on it, I think, in all prints, English and Japanese. So coming through here, there were a lot of pincers because the English had Master Balls, etc. We've got the Meowth there from the promo from Japan. And then coming through to the more recent ones, we have got Glory of Team Rocket, Nidoking, White Flare or Black Bolt, whichever one it is, Crocodile, and these ones. There are no English ones yet of this, but there is imminently going to be, so those will be added next. And over here we've just got some foreign language stuff, so yeah. Okubo. I think I'm up to speed with Okubo. Yeah, so this is where we started. This is a Japanese only collection. I don't do Okubo in English, just Japanese. And then we've got the recent ones here. So Master Balls in Japanese, and thankfully don't have to do these in English, and this one hasn't got an English one yet, but it will have soon. So that's a Kubo. Bear with me. Just had to move Minaminame Take over into a new file because it was outgrowing the space that I had in another one. It's the problem with these files, they're fixed pages, so you can't add another page. You have to move stuff all around. So this is another Japanese only, Minaminame Take. The non-hollow foil of this is somewhere else. I don't know why, but I've only got the Pokeball and Master Ball of this reprint because that's the original one. But I do have it. I just haven't got it here at the moment. And there was a reprint of this with Pokeball and Master Ball. And why do I think there's another print of this? Is there there's not a Tanto hair product? No, I'm thinking of the other. No, there isn't. Okay, so we're up to speed. I think we're up to speed on Minaminame Take. Yeah, probably, possibly. I don't really know. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. If that makes sense. I'm just doubting myself. Keishin. Okay. No, not Keishin. Sorry, Korea. The other K. Korea. What am I missing here? This is an English only, there isn't Japanese. I have got all of those. I've got the Japanese and English promos of the Eevee. I don't have Ethan's Adventure in English, so I am missing a card here. Yeah, I am missing a card there. I don't particularly like it, is the problem. These are some foreign language Espeons. And we've got the Heatmore down here. So I think that's Korea up to date. I think. As I say, I'm not very clear. Yuyoka. Another artist I'm very fond of, and one I collect but in both English and Japanese. There's that obviously the Halloween Trevenant for that one. Don't think I'm missing anything here. This is English only, so there's no Japanese print of that. I think I've got all the pincers. Would look like it. Yeah. So we're coming up to latest ones. Yes, okay, so we've got both the fractures and all the different Stunfisks in both Japanese and English. and all the other recent cards there. I think I'm up to speed on that one. I hope so. So that we'll put over there. Here we go. Harakasak, who I only collect in Japanese. I am missing something here. Oh, I don't have the Master Balls. I don't have the Master Balls of these, the Japanese Master Balls of these two. I don't think I have. Pretty sure I haven't bought those yet. I will at some point. But otherwise, I think that's up to speed. Yeah, this is the Froki I was confusing with, which does have a Tanto hair one. This is Atsuyuki. We've got the Chinese exclusive Ivysaur there. And we've got some recent ones here. We've got the German version of Mian Shao there. So that, I think, is up to speed. I'm just getting so confused. I've got so many artists that I collect, and it all becomes too much after a while. So this is Matazo. Matazo I collect in both languages, but I think I'm up to... Oh, I don't know. I think so. Oh, I know what... Yeah, okay. We'll get there. Yeah, I've got all the different Umbreons here. Yes, it's this, isn't it? I've got one on order here from something. There's another Noctowl that came out recently. It's just a different numbered Japanese one. So I've got that on order from... I think it's a premium trainer kit. It might be a premium trainer kit. I've got that on order from Japan, so that's about to arrive. But there is about to be a 9th Japanese one in another product, a sort of collection set or something. So there's that. And I'm also trying to determine whether the new Playpack 7 series prints of this one with the little logo is in any way different to these two, which came out in the Playpack 6 last season. If they're exactly the same, there's no point in me getting them. But if there's even a date difference or something different, even one letter difference, I will need to get copies of that. And these haven't got English prints yet. But otherwise, I think I am up to speed on Matazo. I think so. I hope so. What am I overlooking? I don't think I am. I don't know. Tomomi Ozaki. Right, there was a lot of Pidovs. I've had to put ones behind as well, these, because there's 4 of the English. So I've put the boring ones behind because it's not in a 4 file. So we've got the all the birdies, the unpheasant line. We've got all of those, and we've got all of those. This is just came out last week, I think, in Japan, the McDonald's one. And this hasn't got an English print yet because it's in the next set. No, so that's Toyachi. So yeah, that is... I couldn't find my Saboteri, but the whole point of this video was going to be me talking about Saboteri and the fact they're about to make it very difficult for me because of the release of these mega Charizards and Lucarios and Venusaurs, God of Wars, etc., that are the Saboteri's done artwork for. So I think that's an artist that I'm going to have to drop, or because I don't know. Do you know, I've said this about Satoma, and I was going to drop Satoma because of the Lily card from the latest set, but I'm probably ending up buying the Lily card. Maybe I'll drop my English Satoma collection. Maybe I'll just go to a Japanese-only collection for Satoma. But I mean, I'm never going to get the Chinese Mew, and that hurts because it's so beautiful. But it's just not. It's just not affordable. So Satoma is forever ruined for me. And I just live in dread of these things where Pokemon commission one of my favorite artists to do something ridiculously exclusive and therefore very, very expensive. I'm sure they're going to do it to an Unori sooner or later, and that'll just break my heart. I can live with them doing Arita sort of, because simply because I've always known that my Arita collection wasn't complete because of trophy cards and well, trophy cards primarily, but also I haven't got the Giovanni from the Rocket briefcase from 10 years ago. So I've always known that my Arita collection wasn't complete. Oh, I also haven't got the two Festa, Mew, and Pikachus from 10 years ago either. So I can accept that if an Arita card comes out that I just can't afford, then it'll hurt, but it won't add a new problem to my collection. Anyway, that is a very rambling video, just looking at some of my artist collections and actually not covering the one that I really wanted to talk about, which was Sabateri. But there you go. Some Miyazaki for you. Very, very talented artist.